If you are not yet aware about the 2020 spiritual planner being the file being free on ritualready.com, I suggest you go and get yourself your free copy, share it to your friends, print it out at home. If you don't want to be doing all that, I also am selling it on Amazon. You just have to look up 2020 spiritual planner. Google 2020 spiritual planner Amazon. It came up for me there. It should be pretty simple. It's by Spiritual Black Girls. If you want to put in even more information, it's just not coming up for you for some reason. But yes, you can get it on Kindle. You can get it on Amazon. I'm gonna show you some of the, wonderful parts. So here's the back. And I wanted to show it on this personal channel. I showed it on my um, other YouTube channel, which I've recently changed the name to Sankofa Ancestor Shrine. So if you're looking to get like some of your spiritual fix for the week somewhere on the regular, you can go on over there, and I'm going to be doing that type of thing over there. Oh, my like shadows like making my head look hella crazy to me. Anyway, it looks like bigger than it is, or like fuzzier, frizzier than it is. Anyway, so the planner is made for ancestor and kind of nature veneration as well. So it's pretty open generally for anybody interested or who already practices African traditional religion. It's not super specific, but it is more hoodoo centric because that's what I do. That's what I practice. So it's going to be more, Black American based, but I do have, in the ancestor section, ancestors from throughout the diaspora, not just America. So our there's a few rituals type of things in here. We've got the New Year cord cutting ceremony. We've got a purification and prosperity house wash. Just very simple basic stuff. And ancestor elevation, which is not simple or basic, but it is something that's necessary and something that I think the knowledge of should be spread to others. It should be something that we're all actively taking part in. These are things that the house wash reminds us that it's in the things that we're doing in the daily. It's in the keeping our house together. And I'm gonna be doing that really soon. I wasn't able to do it on the day I wanted to because y'all, I gave myself food poisoning. Which I don't even want to get into it, y'all, but I food poisoned myself. And so I couldn't even get my house fully together the way I wanted. But for the most part, it is. It's doing really well. So, anyways, it's getting the house together type of thing. And then we have, let's see, where am I? I have some, blank space for notes on different things. We have our 2020 self divination. Oh, I'm like dropping papers. I like to keep little notes and stuff in my books. I have, my goals for 2020. I have my January divination in notes. We have the quilt square. If you're in the Sacred Sister Circle on my other channel, we're going to be making our Sanab uh, freedom shawl. I think that's the name of it. It's a freedom shawl from the Queen Afua Sacred Woman book. Because we went through the book last year, so this year we're going to be trying to make that shawl, make one square a month. So you can plan yours here if you want a place to sketch yours out. We have the different months. I've got a prayer for each month. I've got a poem for each month. We've got the calendar for each month. Right there, I've got my premiere for my book of Pricity. Nomadic House Press published my book, so I'm so excited. This is my first book to get published. I'm gonna make a video about that soon enough. When I have my author copies, y'all, I'm gonna be showing you my author copies, and I have some fun videos planned for that book as well. So I think we're gonna have a good time together. All right, so yeah, then we have things like the weekly or daily, planner, so you can go ahead and put your You can do your daily divination. You can write a daily prayer in each of those. Pull a card for each day. Write something you're grateful for each day. Write out your goals. Make like little bullet point. That's like the type of thing I do. I'll make up little like things to do every single day to finish, so that I feel like I'm keeping up with my goals and keeping on top of them. So those are the types of things you can be doing in here. We've got it for every month. Let's see if we can find another pretty one. Got May's got just a butterfly. Let's see, we got July. And so, this is just a nice journal. Oh, and then we got at the end, we've got the Ancestor Research Project. So we've got, just like a space for you to take notes, maybe try and figure out why I would have chosen that person to be in this book. We've got, Hi John, James Baldwin, Harriet Tubman, Biddy Mason, Aunt Carolyn Dye, Lead Belly, Nina Simone, Toni Morrison, Harriet Powers, and a few blank spaces in case you want to, look up somebody specific to yourself. Because this list could have gone, the whole book could have just been me listing people, So we got a little journal in the back just with a couple questions, and mostly it's just blank for you to just take notes on stuff. And I've got my notes for my 2021 spiritual planner, because y'all really liked this one. I was really surprised at the response that came from this. So next year, the copy will still be free, but the paperback will be on Amazon for people to purchase, and I have some good plans for that. So anyways, please go to ritualready.com. There's an EPUB file and a PDF file, and go ahead, share it to your groups, put it on your, upload it to your Patreon, whatever, for people that who might, like this. Who knows? Just share it to somebody that who's maybe just starting the path, or who's looking to incorporate more spirituality in their life. Send it as a gift. It's, it's easy. It is free. And so, I think that's just the way that we can all connect with each other and grow as a community, learning together and, focusing on the basics together. That was my hope with making that. Go ahead and also follow me on Spiritual Black Girls on Instagram. I also post everything there, usually to Facebook, just an automatic process. So yeah, you could just follow me on Facebook to Spiritual Black Girls. I'm also the person who runs Spiritual Black Boys. So if you have any submissions for that page, it's kind of a little lackluster in comparison, but I would like it to get on up. Finally, like and subscribe here. And of course, if you're interested in having, a weekly service type of thing, go on over to the Sankofa Ancestor Shrine channel, and I changed the Patreon there to patreon.com/Sankofa Shrine, so we can start creating a movement and community over there that's inclusive of men, women, non-men, non-women, everybody who is interested in African traditional religion, and specifically conjure, hoodoo, the ancestors, nature, spirit, that's it, which is what we'll be focusing on over there, as well as, learning, praying, communicating, building, that type of thing. So I'm really excited about this year. Thank you so much for watching the video.